This video is just for you, my beloved patrons. You'll be learning things you'll find almost nowhere else. An earth change of this magnitude has never happened in the history of our universe on any planet. The change we are about to go through is so powerful, it will not just spiritually transform our planet, but it will radiate through the universe and uplift every planet orbiting every star. And by the way, astronomers have discovered an exoplanet that could support life orbiting the dwarf star Gliese 581. The planet itself is called Gliese 581g. There are actually 4 planets orbiting that star, and they're all closer to the star than Mercury is to our sun. But it's a dwarf star and not bright enough to harm its planets. Stephen Vogt, a University of California professor, professor of astronomy and astrophysics, said this. He said, the chances of life on this planet are 100%. And I have almost no doubt about it. End of quote. We have actually discovered 420 other planets that are gaseous, and the number of stars in the universe is about 10 raised to the 21st power, roughly. That's a 1 followed by 21 zeros. That's equal to about the number of grains of sand on every beach on planet Earth. So how many planets out there have life and will be affected by this change on our planet? We'll soon find out, because in the new world we're about to enter, we'll be enlightened, which means we can do anything, which means we can explore these planets by thinking, and other planets, any planet. But exploring planets is a little thing compared with all the other things we can do in Sattyug. A planetary transition like this has never happened at any time on any planet in our universe. Just think for a moment of the magnitude of this event. And what are the chances that we, each of us, was born on this planet to watch the transition take place? What kind of karma is that returning to us? What did we do to deserve it? But only 7 out of 8 on Earth will live through this transition. Most of them won't even die. Most of them will just vanish and appear on some other planet, because they simply cannot vibrate in that high level of life, that spiritual life that's about to take over our planet Earth. To get there, we have to go through this tumultuous transition. And no political leader can reverse the coming chaos that the phase transition is about to bring. The whole idea is laughable. Even just reversing global warming is impossible, no matter how many trees we plant and how many factories we shut down. The only thing that can reverse the death of the planet Earth now is divine intervention. And that is the descent of heaven to earth, which has been prophesied since the beginning of time. How can we be sure it's coming? People are seeing visions of it and saying their visions are more real than what we're experiencing right now. Furthermore, it was predicted not by channeled spirits and psychics, but by the gods who walked on earth 5,000 years ago, like Krishna and sage Markandeya, the enlightened who permanently experienced the light of God within themselves, shining brighter than a million suns. More importantly, it was promised by His Holiness Maharishi Mahesh Yogi in our generation. And the very reason he came to earth was to ease this transition and to bring the knowledge of how to get enlightened to as many people as possible, so as to prepare our nervous systems for that high level of life that is to come. All that existed before is about to disappear, because this new world is celestial and it's earthly at the same time. All of the laws of physics, all of the laws of nature will be different. It will be a world of astonishment at every moment. And when you first see it, you won't understand what it is. You'll just look around and you'll be aghast and overwhelmed by what you see. And say to yourself, what is all this? This planet will be it'll instantly become a beautiful garden beyond the imagination. You'll experience infinite bliss shining in your heart and flowing through you in waves, with each wave every second giving a different flavor of bliss. So it's never boring. We won't need man-made governments or politicians. We won't need roads or electricity or cars, cell phones, and other gadgets we think are so special now, and things we need to survive in the world today. Those inventions make use of the electromagnetic field. The world we will soon be living in will be making use of the unified field, which is infinite, eternal, and connecting us with everything in the universe instantly. Not through electronic instruments, but through our consciousness. Maharishi told us it will be beyond the imagination of any man, and it's coming soon.